Hey everybody, we're back. We just talked about the in-person weekly schedule on our Google Classroom. Now we're just going to transfer over and talk about the full-time remote students, right? The, the students who are at home following along asynchronously and then sometimes synchronously with me. So let's jump in and see what that looks like. First, of course, we are on our stream page. We know all about that. We're going to classwork, right? We know all about the check-in procedure. If not, if you need a refresher, go back to that tutorial. We're going to skip over week 1 in-person introduction. We're always looking for the full-time remotes, right? This could say week 2 full-time remote class introduction, and it could say then week 3 full-time remote unit 1, right? So that is the naming process that you want to look for. So we want to look at Monday. We have some assignments that go down, uh, just like the in-person. We look at every day. We're looking at Monday, we're looking at Tuesday, we're looking at Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then we have a resources folder, right? All those things that pop into my head and I talk about, and we don't have enough time to dig into, or some important resources that I want to link and get to you, but don't really fit in one of our assigned days, right? That's where you're going to find that. So let's click around. We have a computer for our Monday. So you're asynchronous on Monday, right? You are logging in by 10 in the morning, not 10 at night, 10 a.m. And then you are going to develop whatever assignment that you have for that day. Now on Tuesday, you are on the bell schedule, right? You are virtual, but you are with each of your teachers throughout each of the periods. So you will be with me virtually in the virtual classroom through the Google Meeting. Wednesday, virtual. Thursday, virtual. Friday, I'm back with you, right? So let's take a quick look at these drop downs that kind of give you a good glance if you want to see what's coming up. So on Monday, there's a sample quiz, procedures. I dropped this down. I see that it is a Google Forms. I could get to it from there. Now, lecture and video. Okay, that sounds great. Today, Mr. Judd will lecture about op art. Following the lecture, we will watch the attached video and close class with a discussion. I see that there's a link to the YouTube video and that there's a rubric of how I will be graded in this, right? Everything's there, nothing's a secret. Wednesday, studio visit. I will be producing studio visits with artists I know, maybe artists I don't know, which is very fun. So this is kind of a mock. This week, we visit the studio of artist Claire Ashley, right? And you have an assignment of writing a 300-word response with some prompts on there. Again, we have a rubric to tell you exactly how you're going to get graded. And then we have the YouTube link. Let's see, Thursday. Thursday's a work day. We had big projects, right? We are an art class. We're always exercising, we're always doing investigations, but we're always doing that big project every semester. Work days are not a day to just skip, they're a dedicated hour just carved out of your day to continue producing something successful. Work days will be intermittent, and sometimes they will be graded, sometimes they won't be. Friday, you're with me virtually. We do an everyday practice, really fun, great prompts, lots of drawing, lots of thinking, lots of storytelling, lots of identity making, right? It's a really full week every week, right? Not a lot on your plate, but a lot to think about. And then down here, our how-tos, right? So for this resource, I made a a goofy how-to. Uh, learn how to read, learn how to ride a motorcycle, learn how to draw a cartoon. Some basics, some really good basics. So that is something that you'll find as a resource for readings, for videos, for knickknacks, and sometimes important documents. So within that, I just want to say that your schedule as a full-time remote student, what you do every week is exactly the same as the in-person students. We're just switched up, right? I spend time with them on these days, I spend time with you on these days, right? So that instruction, exactly the same. I'm always here, even though we're virtual. You let me know. Next tutorial, we're really digging into these assignments. How do you submit stuff? Where do you submit it? Where does it go? How do I get graded? That's what we're looking for next, and I'll see you there.